Unbreakable Souls. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back. So it's something about this retrograde that has got me hopping on here almost every day. So again, as I mentioned, when I'm called, I jump on and I channel a message. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do. If this message reached you or it made it to your algorithm, there's going to be something here for you. It's meant for you to see this. So, um, my messages aren't for everyone. So, again, if this came across your For You page or this um, came through your algorithm, there's something here for you. I don't know what this message is going to be about. I do feel like, I do feel like it has to do with this again, this retrograde. There's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of clearing out of energies, there's a lot of just letting things go, um, doubt about letting things go. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and again going through this journey with me. We are um, a collective. So these messages are not only for the collective, I'm also a part of the collective. I take the guidance, the warnings, the everything. I take it into account as well in my everyday life. So again, I'm just so grateful for all of you that have stuck around and are just kind of again going on this journey with me. Um, I do have a couple of decks out that I want to use, that I was drawn to use. So it's going to be a little different. It's going to be a mixture of tarot. It's going to be a mixture of oracle. I'm going to pull some angel numbers. So it's going to be kind of like something different here. But before we begin, I am going to go ahead and clear out the energy. I hope everyone is doing well today. And everyone's kind of pushing through. But Holy Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, ancestors closest to the light, of course, spirit guides, ascended masters, God. I ask that you protect me as I channel this message for the collective. I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance in this reading. Love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. Anything else, you must go. Any harm or any negativity sent to myself or to the collective, or our loved ones, I do return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about trying us again. With love, of course. Again, I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. I know, I speak, I feel, I am love. I know, I speak, I feel, I am peace. I know, I speak, I feel, I am protected. I know, I speak, I feel, I'm connected. So a lot of us have like people's energies, like just really in this like in this time, like it's just I don't know about you all, but I am feeling like some of y'all might be thinking about certain people quite a bit. Or just like random people may just be kind of popping up in your head randomly. That's because we talked about this. You're in a stage to where you are your life is about to be unrecognizable, and some energies kind of feel. I think some energies kind of feel you pulling your energy away. They feel you slipping away, so they are thinking about you more. They're wondering what collective is doing. They're wondering how you're doing. They're wondering what you're doing. Uh, they wonder if you think about them. They wonder if they reached out to you, if you would respond. They're wondering if they still have a chance to be. Um, Sorry, y'all. I washed my hair and I'm drying it, but wondering if you still have if they still have a chance to be in your good graces. For you though, collective, there's a goodbye that you're thinking about saying. You're thinking about saying goodbye to something, whether it's a relationship, a job, again, your old life, your old self. You do have support here. Um, you're also thinking a lot about your future right now. There are some people that are envious of the track that you're going down, of the path that you're going down. People are envious of a future that people are envious of your potential future that you are going to have. It's like people can see where you're going, what you're going to be, and people, there is some envy here. So there you may be dealing with some competition. It could be envious people at your job. It could be envious people in your circle. It could just be envious people, again, that we talked about detachment. We talked about people that you've detached from. It could be people that are, again, those people that are thinking about you. They're not only missing you, they're also envious of how your life is going right now. And I'm getting some of them are kind of envious also of how you look. Maybe some things are changing as far as like your looks, or, something's changing. My left ear is like itching. So yeah, those are kind of those are the cards that fell out while I was getting my decks together. I do want to start off with an angel number and see, see what this is about to be about. Again, I don't know what the reading's going to be about. I'm hearing you both are in the wrong. Take that how it resonates. Somebody needed to hear that. I'm hearing you both were in the wrong. There were things that both of you needed to work on and work out. Yeah, okay. So let's see. 1818 willpower. Significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. So we've been talking about change. We've been talking about your life changing and everything starting to be unrecognizable, including yourself. So this just solidifies and confirms everything we've been talking about. There's lots of change, lots of transitions, transformations going on. I'm getting, by the end of this week, by the end of this week, things are gonna start changing for you. You're destined for success. You're destined for prosperity. You're a go-getter. You've got lots of courage now. Maybe before you weren't always courageous, but something that's a part of your change and your transformation. Also, you're walking through life and you're going through this journey with courage and willpower. 1313, starting fresh. Again, starting over. Your life is about to be unrecognizable, collective. Your life is about to be so unrecognizable. As I mentioned in my last reading, you're not even going to recognize yourself in the mirror. Whatever changes you're making internally, externally, it's about everyone. Not only, like, people can, I don't think right now, collective, you don't even really see how you're changing and how you're morphing into your new self right now. But there are people on the outside looking in. They see it. They see everything. They see you changing. They see your skin glowing. They see everything. They see you being happy. They see you just focusing on yourself. They see that, you're gaining more enlightenment. You're more in tune with your intuition. You are just okay with being yourself. You're okay with starting fresh. You're okay with, like, if something starts and it doesn't work out and it does not serve you, you're okay with dropping that stuff and starting fresh. You're okay with that. Spirit is saying to step outside of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build your confidence and trust in your decisions. As I mentioned, like, there is some doubt here, but you are supported by your ancestors, by your spirit guides, by God, by the universe. Everything is in your favor right now, collective. Everything. You are not perfect. You're not perfect. So you're going to make mistakes. You're going to be wrong in some situations. This is also like you're constantly learning about yourself, and you're doing the ego death, and you're doing that. So a lot of what you're going to be experiencing on this path, you're going to run into some people that are going to point some things out about you that you didn't know or that you didn't believe, because I think we all think that we're perfect, right? I think, well, not perfect, but I think when we are standing on our convictions and we feel that we're right, we feel that we're right even when we're wrong. So, that needed, I don't know who that was for, but that needed to be said. I think, someone doesn't think that they could be wrong in a situation. Starting over. We've got starting fresh. We've got starting over. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. As I mentioned, you're not always going to be right. You're not always going to make the right decisions. You're not always going to do the right thing. You're trying to, you're striving to, but that doesn't mean you are human. And I think there's a sense of like wanting to be perfect, wanting to make the right decisions all the time, wanting to be right all the time. There's just no way, because everyone has different perspectives. Every situation is different, and everyone sees this world and their reality in a different way. So what you really need to focus on, collective, is focusing on just being you, and just continue to learn the lessons that need to be learned in the experiences that you experience. Happiness is real, possible, and it's around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Start fresh, starting over. I mean, we've been getting that a lot in these, like, it's been a lot of, you're like, I mean, I've been seeing it everywhere. You're gonna be wealthy. Your life's about to change for the better. Everything, I've been seeing it everywhere. And if you've been seeing it everywhere, if you've been seeing repeating numbers, 555, 222, 333, 111, 808, 1212, 1010. If you've been seeing repetitive numbers, this message is for you. Endless cycles, 2323. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again. As I mentioned, there's some things about ourselves that we don't want to accept, right? There's some things about situations and about other people that we don't want to accept, and you continue to refuse to accept these things over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. So I think some of y'all, I think collective, sometimes some of y'all may think like you're trying to figure out why things just don't work out the way that you want them to work out, or why you can't really fit with everyone, why things just don't. I'm just hearing, why don't things ever work out for me? Why does this always happen to me? What am I doing wrong? What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. 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 I mean, I just have to keep, I'm 808, 0808. Swift action. Things are about to be moving pretty quickly. Wealth. You will enter a time of expansion. Finances will miraculously improve. And somebody has their mind set on you. Somebody's thinking about you. 1010 at the bottom of the deck. If I just mentioned 1010, if you hadn't been seeing it, you're seeing it now. It's up to you. So we've got swift action and we've got 10-10. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. Then the 808 swift action says you will enter into a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Immediately. It's time to take action right now. Now's the time. Now's the time. All right. Now is the time. Let's see what this deck is going to say. What else? What else does the collective need to know? What else? All right. Some of y'all are like so magnetic right now, and I talked about this in the last reading. If you're new here, go to the last, I would say the last 3 readings are very specific readings, and they're meant for someone. So if you've made it here, and even if this video is not for you, I've got over 400 videos. I think 500, over 500 now. You made it to this channel for a reason, and the readings are timeless. So go through the titles and see what resonates with you right now. It's for you. If you made it to my channel, there is something here in the Unbreakable Souls channel for you. But either way, right now, you're magnetic. Some people even may feel like you're a little witchy, like you. I'm hearing that song, I Put a Spell on You. There's some imbalance here. But Spirit is saying you do deserve balance. I think a lot of people are watching you and they want to be around you and they want to be with you. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry. I had something with work. But some of y'all might be distracted too. There's a lot of distractions, but you do deserve balance. There are people watching you and wanting to be with you and wanting to be a part of whatever it is you got, because you are so magnetic. Your light is shining so brightly right now, and it's going to be shining quite a bit. Yeah. Somebody could be an Aries or a Libra. But yeah, you're changing. I've got 5s all over the board here. 5s all over the table here. 5 again. 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is 5. There's something that you feel is hidden, but your intuition is not only like, see, the way that your intuition works, and I think intuition in general, but the way that your intuition works, collective, is it kind of just like takes over your emotions. It takes over You really can't get past it. So when your intuition is trying to speak to you, when your intuition is trying to nudge you in a certain way, you can't you can't stop thinking about it. You can't get over whatever it is, whatever you feel is wrong. There's something, it's like something just isn't right with you, and it gives you a sense of it gives you an unsettling feeling. Internally, you could try to like push through and just feel like, okay, I'm tripping, like I'm just gonna whatever, but it just won't allow you to push through. Some of y'all get your downloads from the sun. So some of y'all like to have the sun maybe shine on your face or go outside, maybe do some sun gazing. But you definitely, for you, there's magic in the sun for you. I think someone also collective is realizing who you are. Like it was some type of big secret. They're realizing that you do possess some form of something. You possess something. But you have a healing energy as well. You possess something. And your energy is very healing. And that's why people are constantly wanting to be around you. These people that are thinking about you, they miss you because they miss that healing. They miss that healing aspect of what you offered. Something about it. I feel very distracted right now. Very distracted. And I'm trying so hard to push through this reading. But something won't let me focus. So there's someone that doesn't want you to get this message or something, or maybe you're more distracted than what you should be. You need to like really buckle down and focus on, I'm hearing work, focus on yourself, focus on things that matter to you and things that are going to serve you and what it is you're trying to do. Because again, my mind is just scattered. I can't focus. I'm trying to push through this, and there's some other energies trying to infiltrate this reading, but I'm going to keep pushing through. You're probably feeling a lot of resistance in everything that you do due to this change. There's some people that don't want to move forward. Some people just, and this keeps coming out in the reading, like some people just don't want to let you go. They don't want the cycle to be completed. I'm hearing they liked you better when you didn't know your self-worth. They want you back in your South Node. Like there's definitely people clinging to you. There's energies clinging to you. But you see that coming for sure. Your third eye, you've got clarity. Or some of y'all might be asking for clarity. And your answer is step outside of your comfort zone. You're in a negative mind space in regards to the past. This might not be you. This is someone in your energy collective, or it could be you, but I think that your third eye is open, right? So you are awoken now, and you're realizing that maybe you have been in like a South Node energy where you were just clinging to the past, clinging to lack mentality, clinging to like past suffering, really not understanding. There was a time where all of this happened, where you weren't understanding your self-worth. You were like depressed and clinging to old things, as I mentioned, past lack mentality and suffering in them. But then you like, you're changing. All of that is changing now. Oh, goodness. Yeah, there's a spark. There's a renewal. You've got a spark. And you're seeing through all the facades. You're seeing through all you're letting go of past beliefs that may have been hindering you. Some of you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is an offer coming. We know that. We know that there's an offer coming. Be receptive. It's going to be something, maybe it's going to make you pretty emotional. It's gonna make you very emotional. It's gonna overwhelm you with emotion. It's gonna give you freedom. New opportunities. New opportunities. The energy is definitely shifting. I mean, I feel like I'm there's a masculine here. What about this masculine? There's a masculine that wants to make something happen, or make something, trying to muster up the courage to do something. I don't know. It's like I'm getting downloads, y'all. I know that I'm being very like scarce with the words that I'm using, but I'm really trying to decipher what, like, it's a lot of energies coming in, trying to come through. So it's a lot that is trying to come through. There's a masculine here that is looking at how you have been taking care of yourself, looking at your energy, trying to muster up the courage to maybe see if they can be a part of this new beginning. And then we've got transformation that popped up. That was the one that fell on the floor. Everybody wants to be a part of this transformation, but everyone cannot go. Spying. Someone is like watching you, but you can't see them. So it may be like online or something like that. They're definitely thinking about you. Kind of like sitting by themselves, staring off. I'm getting staring off into space, like just kind of like by themselves, thinking about you. Maybe thinking about how attractive you are, and how fiery a connection was. This person doesn't want to do anything. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to. They just want you, collective. They don't want anything. They don't want anybody. They don't want anyone else to nurture them. They don't want anyone else to show compassion to them. They really just want you. They don't want to party. They don't want whatever distance it is that's going on. A lot of, again, as I mentioned in my last reading, you really do reflect other people and who they are. Pay attention to your dreams. Some of y'all might be seeing seagulls. But pay attention to your dreams, because you're getting messages, or they're trying to send you messages in your dreams. However they do that, I don't know. This person is really, they really or they're getting messages and they're, you know, things are reminding them of you and they're just really trying to like not receive it. There's some regret here. There's some regret. Okay, what about this regret? Tell me more. Who is this person and why do they regret? What do they regret regarding the collective? Let's see here. Just being told to get back to this one. What about this? What about the regret? Hold on. They regret some type of conflict that you all had. Something about like Thanksgiving, like they really wanted to, I'm hearing they really regret not they are kind of sad that they're not going to be able to celebrate the holidays with you is what I'm hearing. They were looking forward to that. Gifts and different things. Yeah. I'm getting they feel rejected. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Leo, Aries, Sag. But there's some fears here. It's like someone's afraid to be alone. Someone's afraid to be alone. And with that, they are creating their own limitations. But there is, yeah. There's someone that's wanting to get back with you, or wanting, like, you have a soul tie with this person. They're just kind of sitting around thinking about things, like being nostalgic. Yeah. I think you just take people out of negative energy. I mentioned in my reading yesterday, or whenever I did it, that you bring light into a lot of people's lives, and when you leave, it feels so dark. The Moon card came out. What about, there's a secret here, there's some information that will be being exposed very soon. Someone is like restless, not getting any rest. Someone's like doing the most, trying to just get through whatever their emotions are. So they may be doing extra things for other people, trying to distract themselves. Very distracted. I'm getting a huge energy of distraction, and I think that's telling me that this person collective is trying to distract themselves from thinking about you, from thinking about the good times. They can't even, like, they can't think straight. They can't think clearly. They can't think clearly. They can't really get things done. They really are just really trying to distract them things with things that ultimately it's not productive. They're not productive things, and usually this is a productive person. But we've got the Wheel of Fortune that's here in the upright. And we've got the Lovers. They really felt like you were the one, collective. They felt like their world was complete with you in it. Felt like you were their wish come true. They prayed for you. Okay, but what about this? The World card popped out as well. So we've got some good cards here. You know what I mean? The Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the Nine of Cups, wish come true, the World card, the Lovers. You got some real stuff coming for you, collective. All of this is coming. Meanwhile, you've got people wishing that they had this with you, or feeling like you brought this to them. No matter what they say, no matter how they make you feel, all of that was out of anger. All of that was out of embarrassment. All of that was out of feeling rejected. But how they really feel is this. They feel like you were their world. They feel like you were their answered prayer. But this is also coming for you. Tell me more about this. Sheesh Louise. A Tower card. The Tower popped out. So yeah, there was an unwanted change here, obviously. Change. I'm a Taurus. I am a Earth sign. I do not like a whole lot of change. I'm just gonna say that. I am. So this retrograde, this transformation, this period of my life has been so hard for me because I really don't like a lot of change. I like things to be stable. I like things to be not necessarily, they don't have to be predictable, but they do have to, like, I don't like change. So I don't, some people thrive off of change, but the Tower is, it's like you don't understand this change, collective, or this person doesn't understand this change. I'm getting that this isn't your energy. This is someone else's energy coming through. So this person doesn't understand this change, and they feel like there's something more to it. They feel like there's something that wasn't told to them all the way. Maybe that there was someone else in the picture that could, I don't know. Yeah. I think there was conflict about whether or not this person, I'm really trying to clear this air and clear this energy, but this person keeps coming through. Whoever this energy is, like, they just really they're not very confident right now. They don't feel like, it's like normally this person may feel like a star all the time, like may feel like, right now they don't feel that way. Right now they are really having a hard time. We are just moving on from you, collective. And I really, let me talk about this. Let me put these cards down real quick. I know that you don't mean to make people feel this way, collective. This is just what happens. This is just what happens. And um these emotions, you may like, this may be someone from your past, or this could be someone that you're dealing with now, where you guys are just constantly arguing about whether or not you want them, whether or not you want to be with them, whether or not they're good enough for you, whether or not you feel like you can have a future with them. It could just be a lot of that, or this could be conversations that you've had in the past that led to this separation or this detachment. But either way, everyone is very emotional during this retrograde. Everything is just being like, it's so emotional. And I believe the full moon in Scorpio is coming up, which is so emotional. No shade to Scorpios. It's just a lot of energy here, a lot of emotional energy surrounding you, people wanting to be around you, people missing you, people wanting to be with you, people feeling rejected by you. You've done a number on whoever this is. But there is a message of some type of money coming in. It's going to be... It's definitely going to be something that you can trust. For sure. All right, I'm going to take some more cards. Y'all, everyone's going through it. I don't even know. Okay. I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling like the message isn't clear right now, which to me is telling me that you guys are unclear. Maybe you guys have you've been praying, you've been trying to get clarity, and it's just like there's some clarity. It's like you're getting your answer, but you're really not accepting that answer. You're really not accepting that answer because it's not what you want to hear. It's not what you want. But you better accept it. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of whatever needs your attention most. Move with the flow. See where God takes you. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self-love. And that could be hard for some of us, collective, right? Because it's like we do have good hearts and we want to appease everyone. We're pleasers. So, but you do have to say no. You do have to stand on things. Okay, so there was a download that I got a couple of days ago, and it there are gonna be times. So a few readings back, I talked about the rags to riches story and how you were gonna have to do it on your own and lonely. But then we talked about love coming into your life and different things like that coming into your life. And so you haven't been alone, right? So here's the thing. Is there going to be times in your life where you're going to have to stand on your convictions? You're going to have to stand on what you believe in. You're going to have to follow your intuition, follow your internal guidance, follow the universe, follow what God is telling you. And not everyone is going to understand. Not everyone is going to want to go in that direction, and that's what makes it lonely. It makes it lonely because you're going to have to be willing to walk away from those who do not align with where you're supposed to be going. Walk away from situations that no longer serve you, that drain you, that give you anxiety, that just like anything that is not good for your health. You are going to have to walk away from that. And that could be people, that could be jobs, that could be to where you're feeling alone. And even habits, even if we're talking about, you know, different habits that you have, you're going to have to walk away from those and really face things head on. That's what's going to help you become and remain unbreakable. So you're going to have to start saying no to some things. Like, you can't say yes just to appease other people because you're afraid of them. You're afraid that they'll leave. You're afraid that they won't want to be with you, or they won't want to be around you, or they won't want to deal with you, or they won't want you to work for them or work with them. Like, you have to be willing to do that. And it could be lonely, and it could be hard to push through, but you are never alone. You are always, God is always with you. Your guides are always with you. Your ancestors are always with you. You are never alone, and you really need to understand that. You really need to understand that for sure. I think someone understands that whatever situation y'all had, I mean, they feel like it's over. You may feel like it. You may have had plans, and your plans may have been derailed or shifted or pivoted by the universe. Just because something is not happening right now doesn't mean that it will never happen. Divine timing is at play. Be patient and trust the process. And it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax and trust. It can be lonely, and it can be scary. It can be lonely and it can be scary, but you're never alone. You are safe. You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. I'm getting a lot of trust. Like, I feel like there's a lot of doubt here. There's a lot of questioning of what's going on. You are protected, collective. That's come out 2 days in a row, 2 readings in a row. You are protected. You know, there's no need to worry about anything. There's no need to worry about what's going to happen. When going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you have, all that you already have. I kind of talked about this in my other reading. Y'all, I can't make this up. Changing. You are working hard to change, collective. You are working hard. You are doing the work, and you are about to be rewarded. Be obedient. Be okay with being by yourself, quote unquote, in the physical realm. 12:22 on the clock. And be patient. Just wait. Wait and see. I mentioned this too. Make sure you daydream. All this time, this alone time, this solo time that you've had, this is a time for you to daydream. This is a time for you to manifest. God has removed all of the distractions. God has removed every outside thought, outside influence, outside doubt. God has removed all of that. You are in a time, if you were in a place to where maybe you just got out of a relationship, you don't really talk to your friends or your family, all you're doing is working and going through life and doing your mundane everyday thing, and you feel lonely and you don't know what's next, and you're like trying to figure out things. It's even making you want to reach out to past people, right? Don't do that. Sit in this, daydream, journal, pray, And you'll see. You'll see what you need to see. Everything will be transparent. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you left behind. It's better things ahead. Better things ahead. Things are going to turn in your favor. People that were against you, all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. We talked about that. We already know that. And we receive that, don't we, collective? Don't we? I know I do receive that. You're going to have some choices to make. You're going to have a couple of choices that you're going to have to make. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several other doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. You're never stuck in anything. You're never stuck in a space. If you're in this rut, if you're feeling a type of way, if you're feeling lost, this retrograde is making you super emotional and it's making you want to get rid of everything and clean up, change your, purge a lot of things in your life. That is normal. That is supposed to happen. You're just making room for new things, making room for new experiences and new people, new opportunities. But easier said than done. Easier said than done. I understand that. This other energy is coming through, and I'm really probably about to I really don't want to even deal with that other energy, because this is about you, collective. If you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to, this message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take the leap of faith. This is the first time that this card has come out for me. That's why I was having a hard time reading it. Just follow what makes you happy. Follow your bliss. Yeah, this other person is really wanting you. They're trying to come through. They feel like they need you. They feel sorry. They really don't want this time apart. They really do want to be with you. They feel like maybe you broke a promise, or you just kind of like didn't do what it is you said you were gonna do. You kept some things from them. Now they're just like, they're not surprised. They feel like this stuff always happens to them. It's like, follow what makes you happy. I'm gonna take one more card, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this. These cards are flying everywhere. Oh gosh. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. If this is a puzzle, all the pieces are going to be put together. I'm getting that maybe someone on the other side could be a mother, a sister. It's a feminine energy, an auntie, a grandmother. It's a feminine energy that is really, maybe when they were around, they were the rock. They kept you grounded, but that is the person that is reaching out, and that is pushing for you, and that is guiding you, and that is removing everything that is not meant for you. They see the things that are being done behind your back. They see the things that are being said behind your back. They're not playing about you, collective. Your spirit guides. This is your justice. You have limitless potential. Anything can be accomplished, okay? That's the reading, and I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. Bye.